sir. What's up, guys? I love this song. Let me see. Early, I got the Godfather on standby, homeboy. Brent Martinez, what's up, bro? You're on early. Yeah, I didn't work today or yesterday. Tomorrow, probably not gonna do a live. I'm gonna try to, but if I'm too tired, I'm not gonna do it. It really just depends on how I feel. Because the heat, the humidity is fucking ridiculous. Super ridiculous. So it really just depends. But I got the Godfather on standby. Instead of just putting him down, picking it up, I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, what's up, homie? Check this out, dog." You know, and that type of thing. Your big homie dancing bear. The oso de que el pinche oso que baila. Number 2, what's up, my boy? Saludos, Big L. Say mine, bro. I ain't no Big L, homie. I'm just L.A. Luis. Soy Little Luis. Only know it's Looney. Ahora el pinche Looney. Hey, home. Órale, my body, the Godfather came on, man. I got into the canción, the rola, homeboy. Hey, wait, hold on, it's not even on. I'm already freaking fucking up. Get it together, dog. Rob, keep it home. What's up, my boy? Saludos, Rob B. Feedme 2 by way of Feedme 2. Robin Negas, Feedme 2. Yes, sir. No jodas, cerote. No fue la gran puchica. No se vaya un cobicho. I never really heard the maje thing. Hey, Jimmy, I never really heard the maje thing growing up. Bicho, cerote, cipote, for sure. No, jodas, cipote. But the maje thing, I never really heard that. I'm not saying it wasn't said, but like, I don't know. And my cousins, my primas, my cousins, my tias came fresh from over there. Órale, fresh from the tierra. I swear to God, when I was a little kid, that fake accent. I know what Jimmy. I know what mahe means, but I just never heard it growing up. I just never heard it growing up. Like it wasn't until like I was like 15, 16 when I first heard it that I never heard it as a kid. Like for years, I never heard it. Oh, shit. ¿Qué onda, bicho? Bayunco, no bayunco. Pero, big L. Medium L. Hey, bro. Hey, only I can say that. You can't say, Jimmy. The fuck? I'm big L, homie. Hey, I'll take the medium. Fuck it. It's better than little, right? You know, the only reason I didn't take up my brother's placazo from the neighborhood is because I didn't want to be little nothing. Yeah, that's how stubborn I was. Straight up. No little nothing. Shit, to this day, I wanted to fucking. Anyway, it doesn't even matter. Don't even matter. Oh, shit. El bayuncote. Maje's like for dumbass or like my like I said, yeah, I know what it means. It's like I just never heard it growing up as a kid. Like, I mean, I guess I was still a kid, 15, 16. That just tells you the mentality I had. 15, 16, I was already doing what I eventually got caught for doing on my term. I didn't even get caught. They snitched on me. But eventually I would have got caught. It's just the nature of the game. Beast. Órale, la bestia. Pinche bestia hedionda. Culito hediondo. Mostly only super ghetto people use that word maje. Yeah, it must have yeah, it must have. I mean, but that's what I'm saying. My family members were like straight from the pinches from the fucking straight from those departamentos. Straight from the departamentos. So poor is poor. I mean, poor as it gets. The house was built on freaking aluminum, from pinche tarps and fucking wood. Like, look, I mean, my family came. Telling you, my tias had to be here for like 20 years almost before they were able to build a house for my grandma. And that shit took like 4 or 5 of my tias all pitched in to get the house built. This is in the early 90s. With everything going on in El Salvador, would you visit right now, or are you worried they snatch you up and send you to Seacourt? They can't send me there. So no, to answer your question, no, I'm not worried. I'm gonna go. I don't have the ability and the capacity right now to go. I have too much shit going on, unfortunately. But I am gonna go. I'm gonna go. And the reason I'm not worried is because I'm an pinche United States citizen. I'm a citizen. I mean, they don't fuck with us. I don't think people understand how privileged we are to be a United States born citizen. Like, they don't mess around with tourists over there. Even when the gangs were out there, they will only trip on each other. You know, the black guys, they don't know what it is. I'll have to say, hey, bro, Trump's president, homie. What's up, dog? What you gonna do? Sean Tyreek, how you doing? What's up, my boy? I said mine. ¿Sabes qué es el cipitío? Not the ciguanabas, fucking kid. Of course I know what the cipitío is. What is that pinche ciguanaba? Come on, doggy. I mean, anything can happen. Anything's possible, but if you're righteously a tourist and you got your visa, your passport, and all that, and you ain't doing shit, it ain't gonna. Shit not gonna happen. Shit not gonna happen. My one cigarette a day. Put that shit over there. They can't send you there. Oh, I see. Yeah, if you're born over there and everything, like, yeah. My papa tells me all the time, man, you need to come over here. That country right now, bro, like, for better or for worse, like, I know Bukele's like locking up all them dudes, and I know that a lot of them dudes that are locked up, they had to meet a certain quota. You know, I know there's dudes in there that are innocent, but they're from over there. You know, they were born over there. And it's fucked up. It really is. But I mean, shit. I mean, there's always going to be collateral damage. You know, no matter how you slice it, there's going to be collateral damage no matter. All them dudes are doing some crazy shit. You know, they were doing some crazy shit, man. No matter how you slice that either. Like, they were doing some crazy shit. They brought it upon themselves. Man, they're not in the U.S. That's why, to me, it's like people need to appreciate and understand the privilege that we have as being from over here. And do not be ashamed of it. That's why I got a big-ass fucking U.S. flag right there, baby. Right there. Never be ashamed of where I was born. Cali, baby. So, Irma Martin, how are you doing now? What's up with it? And another thing too, I do want to address right quick. Oakland, everything. If you're listening, please, mama, you weren't blocked. I don't know why I was saying you were blocked. I think it was probably your StreamYard on my part. I tried to get at you earlier on IG, but for some reason your thing's gone. So yeah. If maybe you thought that I was being a little like laughing or whatever, it was laughing at you. I was. Sometimes I have shit going through my head that I laugh at. I'm not even. It doesn't even necessarily mean that what I'm talking about is making me laugh, because my mind works at a certain speed. Not just a certain speed, like a certain. I have a lot of funny shit going through my mind, like literally, like. I've been thinking, even when I'm talking right now, I'll be thinking about some random ass shit. And I just start laughing. So sometimes it may seem like I'm laughing at something, but that's not even what I'm laughing at. So if you're listening, mama, you still ranked up on my channel. I don't even know why that happened. For real. Jimmy says, yeah. La ciguanaba, la mamá del cipitillo. And I remember all them stories, bro. Oh, big old titties. Se pasan, ¿verdad? Try to scare us and shit as kids and shit. We're talking about like folklore. Fucking scary folklore. Scary stories. Yeah, that shit worked too, man. I used to be scared. I ain't gonna lie. Homie. Bukele es un cara de mona. Ay, güey. Cara de mí. Hey. What the fuck? Why does this keep skipping? Man, my phone. I was at work the other day, man, and I left my phone on top of a hood, the hood of one of the cars. I pulled it out and I went out to park the car. And on my way back, my phone fell, of course. On my way back, I ran over it. And it's happened a few times. So my phone fucked up. My phone's stupid fucked up. My shit's fucking. Shit. Damn, look at my fucking phone, dude. It's all broken. Fucking expensive ass phone, too. I'm gonna turn off the camera. I'll be back. I'm gonna go cry real quick, and I'll be back. El patrón más chingón. Let me see. What up? What's up? I see you still putting in that work. Don't tell me you're still letting these locals get under your skin after all this time. However, why are you going at it with high knots though? I'm not going at it with nobody, bro. I'm speaking on anybody that speaks on me. I don't care if you're a dog, a girl, a prostitute, a blowfish. I don't care what you are. If you already know who I am, bro, you should already know that me. I'm not going to respond at first, but if you continue and you continue and you're spreading false narrative, especially outright blatantly lying, especially when I consider you my friend, you're not going to get a pass. It's just not going to happen. At this point, bro, when I first started, I bit my tongue for a very long time, even with Triple OG. And this is what it's evolved to or devolved into, the present genre. So no, two could play that game. You want to play that game? I play it a certain way. They have no scruples. They'll make shit up if they have to. Me, I'm not acting like my shit don't stink, but at the very least, I don't make shit up. Los de la Mara pisaron a Bukele. ¿Pisaron? ¿Lo pisaron? ¿Cómo? ¿Se lo cuidaron o qué? Una piscina, no te voy a dar. They messed up. They messed up by giving Bukele a reason to snatch him up by shooting up that bus with innocent people. That's where they messed up. Yeah, that's it. Can I don't know. Can you? Let me know. Maybe I can. Maybe I can't. But I'm gonna try. Daddy Junior, what's up with my boy? What's cracking, G? Yeah, Bukele did what he had to do in order to stem the flow of innocent blood. Just my opinion. No, that's a fact. It's a fact. Si lo pupusearon al Bukele. Hey, ¿a quién se están pisando ahorita? Who got the last word right now as it stands? Bukele se está pisando a todos. Pura pupusería. He has them right now. Right here, right? The masa. Todo en el medio. Chicharroncito, el quesito, chile verde. That's an additive bit. Y todos los que están en Sicor ahí, mira, vos. Curro ahorita, mira. Están revueltas en una pupusa ahorita. It's fucked up. I know, bro. It is really fucked up what they're going through, but I mean, they brought it upon themselves, bro. It is what it is. Like I said, man, I know that there's dudes in there that are not supposed to be in there, but The majority are. They did what they did, bro. I think about the families. I think about the fact that when my dad got deported over there, he's seen 15 murders in his street alone within a year. 15 fucking murders within a year on his street. Imagine guys walking out right now to the front of your, and I've said this shit before. Go to your front door right now. Walk out that street, whether you go left or right, 15 people got murdered in that same street within 1 year. 15 murders. Anything from gang-related shit to dudes just legitimately just wanted to steal another dude's wife. My dad's neighbor got killed. The husband got killed because there was this young dude that was trying to get at his wife, and the wife would not. She's married. So this dude figured like, well, the only dude in the way is your husband, so I'm gonna go smoke him. He smoked him after he got rejected. Yeah, there you go. Lawlessness. Chilling my boy driving home from work. That's right. I know I'm on early again, as like usual. Not as usual, but I didn't work today. My son about to get picked up right now, so figured I'd start early. Actually, I wanted to record a video. I wanted to re-record the video that I dropped. I guess the audio was fucked up, but I have like 3 or 4 videos ideas that I'm gonna do. I'm kind of just waiting for it to coalesce in my mind, and so that I could drop them. And I know I've been gone for a very long time as far as the video goes. The algorithm is fucked up. I'm only gonna get a few hundred. The video that I dropped only got like 400 or something views, which is cool. It's like that's for me that's enough. That I took it down because the audio was fucked up, you know. So, and even that, me taking it down, it would have probably been better me keeping it up for the algorithm. But when I start again, I want to do it the right way. I'm gonna do it the right way, like I used to. And that just goes to show that dropping content, editing your videos, thumbnails, all that, it's time consuming, man. It really is. And I have a full-time job. I have side work too. I work on cars on the side, anything from like real mechanic work. And sometimes, bro, I just do not have the fucking effort to do it. What I've been doing, I'm trying to get back to this YouTube shit. So the last week and this week, I'm gonna stop taking side work and I'm gonna start getting into it. So I'm definitely gonna need you guys to support the channel. That way it could supplement the income. I'm not asking for super chats or nothing like that. Just, like the videos, the new hype shit, hype the video. Like freaking that's one thing that we said for years, that Boxer, the dude Renee, watch the video, try to watch the videos in its entirety. I think the first dude that I heard years ago, it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure somebody said it beforehand. I'm just saying when I first heard it. 16 Alive was the first one that I heard, like, hey man, like when the ads play, go up, get a cup of coffee, go take a shit, you know what I'm saying? Go use the restroom, do something. Let the video play, even the ads, right? I'm not expecting you guys to play the ads, but just watch the whole video. Because the engagement time is really what YouTube focuses on. If people are just clicking on your video and then they leave right away, I get it, guys. Sometimes the shit's not gonna be interesting. People have certain preferences. I get it, but yeah, I mean, if you can, you can. If you can, you can. It's a humble request. That's all. Let me see. With the love I have inside. Shit, gotta say, you should have learned by now. At this point, the whole game is just about keeping your cool and focusing and dropping your own content. Oh, I know I could do that. I'm not saying you're wrong necessarily, bro. When I do my lives, bro, that's not gonna change. Like when I do my live, it's not gonna change. My regular content, my videos, that's when I got into it with the briefer. To me, it's just like a live is a live and the video is a video. That's how I see it. Because literally, there's a live and there's a video. And he's like, there's a video, it still stays up. What's the difference, stupid? Well, there's a difference to me. And my content, it speaks for itself. Now, as far as my lives, this is where I come and talk to you guys, shoot the shit, shoot the breeze. And that's just what it is. That's what it's evolved to, unfortunately. And as far as learning from now, bro, I've been knowing this shit. Like, it's not that I don't know. It's just that I am not going to sit here and be handicapped anymore. Unfortunately, bro, if everybody conducted themselves accordingly and they kept their palabra, then I would definitely do the same. I always keep my word no matter what. But what I'm saying, just the other day with the blowfish, right? Golem reneged on his own palabra. Oh, I'm in good standings, this and that. He's active, right? That's the type of example that you're setting for the cause. Come on, bro. No. But I'm the one that's supposed to take the higher road. I'm the one that's supposed to just lay down and take it. Nah, bro. I got tired of doing that shit. But I get what you're saying. I mean, like, no response is the best response, bro. That's the doctrine that I lived by for a long time, bro, on my first channel especially. But I'm not gonna give him the satisfaction, especially when I can embarrass the shit out of him. But I appreciate your comment, Jimmy. That was Jimmy. That comment is from what? La Culiadera. Okay. I was tying my dog, but goddamn, that was a hard story. What are you talking about? Gotta stir up drama for YouTube engagement. No, that's what they do. That's 100%. That's what they do. You notice that the only times that I legitimately on lives get over 1,000 views, I'm talking about that first night into the morning. It has to be some controversial shit. It has to be drama, which is fucked up. It's very unfortunate. But hey, that's just the reality of what shit's became. That people love drama. They love drama. And why not give them a little tidbit of it, If that's what it's become, fuck it. Like, I'm still gonna hold to my morals and my principles. I'm not gonna go under the belt like they do, but I sure as hell I'm gonna defend myself. That's 100%. Anybody claiming to be active or in good standings on the internet is most likely not active or in good standings. Laugh aloud, just my humble opinion. When they left, probably, but wait for them to go back. See what happens to them. Your dad's neighbor. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, Brett, for real. Yeah, man, that's just one instance. And man, my first two bodies that I seen, they had killed this dude right there by Townsend in Santana. That's another story. I hadn't even told that damn story on my channel. Any one of my channels, to the truth. I had this channel since 22. My first channel started before that, 2021, one of those years. I think it was late 21, somewhere around there. Trust me, dog, if you just ignore the noise and handle your business, your channel's going to blow up. I guarantee that straight up. Keep your eyes on the prize and don't over the small stuff. No, I understand. Hey, bro, I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%. Unfortunately for my dumb ass and having loyalty to certain people, I'm a very loyal individual to my own detriment. And because of that, yeah, I get sucked into certain things. And I know this. I'll be the first one to acknowledge it. But that's just who I am. And that's not to say that I'm not gonna eventually pull back. What I'm trying to figure out right now is what's gonna work and what's not gonna work. And I guess that's the journey that I'm on, coming back. And like I said, bro, with everything that transpired, like to me, it's just like I have to feel right. I know myself. I have to feel right about it. Within my soul, within my own being, inside my very, the nucleus of my being. I have to feel. I have to feel it. I have to feel it. I know how to conduct myself in that fashion, as far as like just muting out the noise. Um, let's just say I agree with what you're saying on that. That's 100% true. Let's see, and I'm not oblivious to it. Like I said, it's just there's guys see behind the scenes in my life and acquaintances and everything, um, that lead me to do what I do. Uh, I mean, so what did I title this? The envy, the hate, within analyze. So one thing I do want to say is this. Let me turn this shit off. And let me turn this up. So throughout the years, I've I've treated everybody the same, as far as individuals that wanted to start. If they reached out to me, pushed their channel, with expecting nothing in return, because I know how it feels to start a fucking channel and how hard it is. It's really fucking hard. And what it's evolved into now is dudes that start a channel, they feel like the only way for them to actually gain viewers and subscribers is through, like, provocation, right? Through provoking somebody, drama, hence drama, right? And it's just very unfortunate, because before, and like I said, man, the runner is the one that's the biggest. Look, it's broken record. I get it, but it applies. I'm sorry, it's just pertinent. It's pertinent to the conversation. This is history. History's history. Um, he when I started my channel, my first channel was for the youngsters and everything, because nobody else was doing it. I talked about it in the last 3 or 4 lives. Um, and once I started feeding into it over a year later, and all that, everything that transpired, now I don't even feel comfortable when I do a video. I'm no longer gonna be able to say, I can, but I'm not, for the youngsters, the reoffenders. I still can. I could do whatever I want, but my code, I'm very ambivalent about it, because I know that it's already it's muddied. I muddied my own code by feeding into the whole bullshit, the YouTube drama and everything. But a lot of things transpired, man. They attacked my family, they doxed me, they did all kinds of shit. Um, everything. Put my wife's pictures up there, made up shit, so much shit. Called my phone, my daughter, threatening my daughter, everything, dude. Like, they did so much shit that, to me, I was like, all right, fucking, the gloves are off. Um, so, digressing to how I started, um, I was trying to give dudes the chance to, yeah, let's network. Networking is good. Everybody eats. What I was trying to do was get, like, accumulate a certain amount of channels so we could all feed off of each other, and we could actually start a good system in Cali. But the number one dude, runner, gunner, was the one that fucked everything up behind the scenes. That dude was so jealous. He's always been greedy. That he just literally like running a campaign in the background, not anybody in my comment sections, doing research, um, getting people's Instagrams, everything. Hey, L's this. He did this. He said this about you. This, that, bam, 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 bam. He did that to his own friends. The friends that still don't fuck with him to this day. 209, Bean, ACP for sure. All them, everybody, dude. Um, Mikey from Salinas. Everybody, dude. Um, and the tactics that were employed, I didn't even know about them till way later, until after I found out and I started fucking actually like researching, and eventually people started coming to me and telling me what it was. His own homeboys on YouTube, and but I was trying to start something, and I was like coming on my channel like, hey, I want to start a movement, nothing like that. No, that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is like I was trying to network and collaborate with dudes and push channels and this and that, and have a good time while making money and doing our thing by views or whatnot. I've never been one to do raffles, or I did giveaways, Easter baskets and everything when I started and everything. But you know, I did it already. And but as far as the like, there's always gonna be a dude that is envious and jealous. Unfortunately, it just happens that way. Um, for me, it happened to the extreme, unfortunately. But you would think I would have known better, right? After having done all this time and knowing real snakes. But what I underestimated was the fact that dudes will hate just for no reason. I know sometimes motherfuckers don't like each other just because of the way they look sometimes, but damn, homie, like, we'll be stronger together. Than in competition. That way everybody gets to eat. Which eventually led to the first I did Gunner and Dubs. They were trying to, behind the scenes, they were trying to neutralize me in their mind. Like, hey, let's come together. We'll push your channel, this and that. And at that point, I was like, nah, bro, you've done too much. I'm good. At this point, I'm only focused on the truth and what you did behind the scenes. And then the second live, the more recent one, which happened a little over a year ago now, a year ago or something, the most recent one. And once again, they try to do it again. But this time, they both had an agenda, you know. By this time, I got tired of Dubs like being a hypocrite and all that. So, you know, I was clowning. You know, and everybody see him for what it was. Now everything's transpired and got completely out of control, to the point where trolling is normalized now with everybody, not just troll channels. Everybody is trolling now. It became the norm, and it's just like, damn, like I would have fucking. It's just fucking a shame. It's just a shame, bro, how everything transpired and evolved, what it evolved to. So I may not agree with everything that's going on. My loyalties stand where they stand. Just because somebody does something doesn't mean I'm going to do it. You know, because at the end of the day, like they said, it's YouTube homes. Yeah, it's just YouTube, but even then, there should be some boundaries, right? There should be some red lines. You had a solid vision when you first started Real Talk, but somewhere along the way, you lost your way. In my opinion, the biggest move you messed up on was giving the trolls any shine. No, I know you're absolutely right, and I already said it before. I'm not putting this blame. Ain't nobody responsible for it. Me and me first and foremost. And I've already mentioned this shit before. When my wife told me at the time, "You're not going to defend our family," I had been telling her no response is the best response, and it would have worked. It was working, and it would have worked. 8-9 months, almost a year into it, when I was getting trolled and everything, without knowing the behind the scenes type shit that was going on. Then I told her myself, once I go down that rabbit hole, I ain't coming back. And unfortunately, that's what happened. You know, I'm a firm believer that with everything that transpired, I feel like there's still redemption, like there's still, just because I partook and smashing on these fucking haters doesn't mean that there's no way back, into success. You know, I'm a firm believer that if you really want to succeed, there's definitely a formula, no matter what has transpired. And hence, I'm still here. I'm still here, and I don't even drop videos. So one thing I did want to do is take down all the videos that I did on them fucking two pendejos, because at this point it's redundant. Everybody knows what it is. Um, so I just haven't had time. And when I do it, it's gonna be like the beginning of me pushing content out in perpetuity. Perpetuity. Let's say perpetuity or la pinche paisa. Perpetuity. Shark City Girl L and chat. What's up with it? What's up, mama? I wonder where this shit came on. I'll figure that shit out later. Look at my little. It's a gold plate. I'm trying to wonder where the fuck this shit cracked. Damn, that shit cracked like a butt cheek. That shit cracked like a prison riot. That shit. I love his channel. I came in a confusing time, but one thing, you're a stand-up guy, and again, yeah, you don't back down from any smoke. I mean, look, I don't want the smoke, homie, but I appreciate your comment. I know what you mean. I completely understand that. I love it. Appreciate that comment. I don't want the smoke. I don't want, if it were up to me, I wouldn't want to go at it with nobody, because it's a waste of time. It really is. But as far as giving motherfuckers a satisfaction, to prevail on their lives, that's not gonna happen. Eventually, I want to, fade away from that. But as things stand right now, it's just not anything's possible, but it's not a possibility as far as my, I don't say priorities, I guess my I don't say agenda. I guess my preference. I don't want to say a word that's gonna prioritize that type of behavior, but it's just not something I want to do. Just to dumb it down. Like, not that you guys won't understand, but I'm just saying, like, it's just not something that I'm ready to do right now, right now. But in the near future, for sure, for sure, because it's not a good look. It's not a good look, and I always understood that. Just like they put me out of context with the laughing, the clown, the laughing and everything. Like, I get it. They got to do what they got to do. A lot of those times, the majority of those times, I was clowning for a reason. Let's see. So, let's see. Hey, Shark City Girl living that Bay life. Bay area. El Benny de California. Santanero, homeboy. Hold on, dog. Hold on. Check this out, camarada. Santanero, homeboy. You realize, bro, that me and Benny would have fucking killed each other if we seen each other on the streets back when we were gangbanging? Like, for real, bro. Like, that's just fucking crazy, dog. Chicano Aura, doing my best to remain sucker free. El Benny de California, Califas, homeboy, órale, su Califas, Orange County, homie, Santanero. I love the fact that I'm from Santana. I fucking love that city. I really do. I'm sure like every single one of you guys loves yours as well. But I just feel like my city, man, like I love it. and I hate it at the same time. The Shark City girl and Benedict Gali with the shark. She about to bite him. She about to. The Shark City girl. At the Shark City girl. I can't see that emoji. It won't let me see it. Fuck. You know what? I already said it a few times in the last fucking couple months that I gotta get the fuck away from StreamYard. Uh, what kind of streaming? Like, I've had StreamYard since I started. Like for real. Like, you know, if it works, it works. But these fuckers are starting to charge too much. I mean, I pay like $50 a month just to fucking be able to fucking do this shit. You know, like, but it's so familiar. I don't want to learn anything else. But fuck it, but I have to. And granted, they've added a lot of features and shit like that. But let me see. They didn't have this before, like but it's just mediocre. I'm gonna have to upload. I don't know. Sound like the sirens. Let me see. El Patron makes a lot of sense. Venicani 100%. Yeah, and my boy, yeah, for real. We would have been killing each other, bro. At first glance, at least if we didn't have nothing on us, we would have definitely fucking puro pinche putazo, puros putazos. Fuck, you're almost fucking fucked me up a few times, dog. I got caught slipping a few times, dog. And I caught you guys slipping a few times too. That shit was crazy. There's one particular incident that makes me shiver to this day. Um, when I went looking for you guys, it really makes me shiver to this day because I almost. Anywho, checking on our glasses. Any updates on the Baboso? What Baboso? Orale, homeboy. Which Baboso are you talking about, homie? Skittles used to call Sonis Rim by current prisoner Hoto. Yeah, Sonis Rim by current Hoto. Now he reacts to his channel. No, yeah, it's funny. It's funny. It's really shameless. It really is. I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. I mean, we've only been on here for 49 minutes. I'm gonna definitely react to some shit. Right now, we're just having a conversation. Or the combo. We're just having a conversation. And shit, if anything, look, like I said, man, if you guys want to hear anything, listen to anything, you guys want to do a panel or anything like that, let me know. Renee Enriquez doesn't strip off the haters or give them time of day. He just plays focus on dropping his content. That's where a lot of the other authors per channel come. Yeah, well, you gotta understand, bro, that um, Renee Enriquez is new to the prison genre, 100%. And like I said, I watch his channel every day. Um, you would have to be stupid as fuck, especially if you're ex Mexican mafia. I mean, he's still technically a Mexican mafia member according to the organization until he's dead. But obviously, with him, he's not, and rightfully so. I wouldn't consider myself that if I changed my life completely around. And kudos to him, bro. Shout out to him. I have a lot of respect for that dude. He would have to be stupid as fuck to feed into this type of shit when he's above profile wise, like prolific wise, entity wise, you know, like whether it be infamy, famous, what have you. You would have to be the dumbest motherfucker of your Renee Enriquez to feed into the YouTubers on this side in Cali. It's just not gonna exist. Mundo, same thing. Or anybody that was a made Mexican mafia member. I wouldn't even blame them if they'd be like patronizing and be like, the fuck, that's beneath me. You know, like, yeah, it is. Like I said, that's how I started, but unfortunately, we're human beings. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I can't change the past. I've had arguments with my ex-wife over it, you know. And one thing that I am very glad about is that we have. So one thing I will say is this: Renee Enriquez has an advantage, and rightfully so, for better or for worse, whether you agree with it or not. And when I say a righteous advantage, I'm saying like, he has a very solid advantage um, over anybody on YouTube, um, because he has access to things because of the people that he's collaborated with in law enforcement. And they're I mean, he changed his life. You really think that law enforcement is going to be helping him um, if they didn't have a righteous bond and they're actual friends? He built bonds with these dudes, the law enforcement. He built bonds with these dudes even from when they didn't trust him. Now they trust him because he's a changed man. And look, guys, what I'm talking about is like truth. Like it's just what it is. As human beings, don't matter what you did before. It matters what you are right now. You know, um, I've never done the things that he's done. As far as what he did when he defected, dropped out, what have you. Um, but what he went out to do was basically he already transcended all that shit. Like the dude, they look for law enforcement used them as an expert witness. Um, all the cases that he's testified on, um, it was as an expert of the organization. Um, none of us could do that, even if you wanted to, unless I mean, I could even as regular camaradas, sureños, what have you. If you spend enough time with these dudes on the yard, on the shoe, whatever, um, during the mesa system and everything, they started about divulging things, so we knew what was going on. We knew what it was, so we could divulge certain things that he's divulging as well. The only difference is that, big difference is that he was actually a big member from a different generation. That's important to note. From a different generation. Um, so he dropped out in 2002. That was what, handful of years into the Vesla system and whatnot. I went into the system. Matter of fact, I just got an out the county jail. Matter of fact, that later on that year, the next year, I got out of the county jail, and then the year after that, I caught my 15-year case. And fuck, there's just so many things that I'm trying to put it in order. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that I've said it before. He's transcended all this shit. The dude has juice with law enforcement. Because of his relationships with them and everything. He's a changed man. He's not a Mexican mafia member no more. Um, and he has an advantage to be able to have access to certain, you know, tapes, interviews, wiretaps, all that. All this is under the Freedom of Information Act. If you really wanted to do the work, you could have access to a lot of these things. Now, what he has access to that not everybody else can have access to is if what's up, puppy? Hold on, guys. You okay, puppy? What's wrong? Huh? So there's certain things and relationships that he has with certain law enforcement individuals, like all the dudes that he mentions, right? That he has a rapport with. Invaluable. Those are invaluable sources. Those are invaluable sources, you know, and it's something that he's built over the years, you know. And when he says these cats, give me 1 sec, guys. 5 minute break. I'll be right back. not the short attention span, right? Like, be back in 5 minutes. Everybody's like, man, I'm gone, bro. The fuck? Hey, it's YouTube. Motherfuckers should learn not to take it personally. Hold on. I get it since that the pride hits differently, but the trolls are just waiting for a reaction. They're but my boy, I know that. Trust me. Don't give them the satisfaction of a fucking response. No response is the best response. I get it, bro. You're preaching to the choir. Sometimes it's easier said than done. The more entertainment, the harder they are coming after you. Look, I think you know how many channels have started with that philosophy. You know how many dudes I've heard say that, and they succumb. They succumb to it. I don't know who you are. Appreciate your comments because you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I lived by that philosophy until I didn't. YouTube is different, bro. Unfortunately. But look, what was the talk? They said Renee took his cellies. And so is that true? I don't know. I never heard of that shit. I mean, that's the reality of it, right? Like, imagine being a Mexican mafia member and having a regular homeboy, sureño, camarada, whatever, anything that's not a Mexican mafia member, in your cell. I mean, there's stories, there's incidents that's happened where camaradas had fucking, homeboys, sureños, whatever the fuck, have took flight on Mexican mafia members, and it was swept under the rug. Fucking probably very rarely, but it's happened. Ugh. My first beer, let's get it. Damn, a little cold in this bitch. So, as far as Rene Enriquez's contacts and everything, like, I mean, those were built over years, decades, and he he ignored notoriety, bro. Like, the dude's infamous and famous, like within that culture, and especially within their own culture, and obviously the subculture, other Sureño gangs, other anybody under the Trece. And it, to me, is just like he echoed something a lot of us, that you have X of say, but they know what it is. Look, I'm a student of philosophy, especially military history. Um, the amount of señores that there is compared to the amount of sureños, soldados, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You know how easily they could overthrow that faction? I mean, before there was only like what, 3 old ass prisons, 4 at max in Cali. So when you go inside, they control those prison systems. Now you got SNY, you got all that shit, right? They really wanted to overthrow them. They could. I'm not saying they should. I'm just saying, like, it's crazy to think that a couple hundred of dudes control thousands upon thousands of individuals that are killers just like them. And that's all I'm going to say. If you really were a revolutionary, yeah. And look at all this SNY arts going on and shit like that, all the new gangs that they started, like it's crazy to me. Renee has the R suffix on his 128G. Look it up. No, I know he does. I just don't know. I don't know why he had it. I don't even know. That's why I heard that he had it and all that shit, but I don't know. I don't know what happened, bro. To this day, I have not heard it. Even today, I don't. Or even if it's true, they're claiming the same. Politics are politics, homie. Like when you're getting politicked on, there's no limit to what the politicers may say about you. That's a vicious world. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm not saying if it is true. I just don't know. I don't know what I don't know. You know, hence the definition of ignorance. You cannot know what you don't know. Hence, you're ignorant to that certain subject matter, to that certain topic, what have you. I don't know. You know, uh, does that make it? Does that make it the same thing as far as prison terminology? Does having an R on your jacket make it the same thing as raping a woman on the streets? No, it does not. Because the organization back once upon a time, way back then, before it was banned, they used to they used to take booty. I'm just saying, dude. Like I'm just telling you, homie. Órale, pinche chon chon. Not Popeye. Look, man, we don't know what we don't know, but we do know what we do know, right? That shit happened back in the day. I know throughout my prison term, you get killed for some shit like that. But you gotta think that this dude was made in 1985. 1985, bro. Like a year old. But I don't respect him because he takes cachetes by force. Hey, it's all good, homie. Like, hey, to each their own, doggy. I don't know if that happened or not. I'm just saying it doesn't hit the same as when a woman's involved, and that's probably why he survived it. If in fact it's true, I don't know if it's true. Damn, you guys hear that shit? That's fucking rain. Military history is something I love too. Yeah, I love it, bro. I could talk to you forever. I could debate, not debate, have a good conversation back and forth, and that all coincides with philosophy. It all coincides with, yeah, obviously history. I mean, shit, everything falls under the purview of history as far as I'm concerned. Man, that shit loud as shit. I love living in the South. It's not consistent. It's not consistent. The weather is not consistent whatsoever. So let me see. So we're talking about that. We're talking about that, and I bet we're gonna go ahead and what the fuck? Check this shit. Have you watched Real American Freestyle? Not that I know of, not off the top of my head. Maybe I seen something on it and I didn't recognize that name. I don't know. Most of my thing I read for years, and now everything that I watch, it's like timeline. Um, as far as history, like I watch a lot of documentaries. A lot of things that I watch is just like reinforcement of things that I already knew, and sometimes things that I didn't even know, even after years of studying this. It's just one of my passions. That's all. Um, let's see. One thing I do want to start doing is, let me, let me, okay, we're gonna go. Hmm. I don't know. Let me go check real quick. Who's lying? Let's see. I do want to check on this right here because I had not seen this one right here, right? But I do want to talk about this dude because he's on Smeagol, um, the Blowfish. I didn't even notice that he had done a video on APA and Google debate and debate debate in Spanish. It's 10 minutes long. I don't know what it is. I really only give a fuck about damn, that dude fucking hates exposed to Warlord of the Exposed. Damn.
In disguise, above you I rise. Oppose me, not wise. Look deep in my eyes. Listen why I despise. No more fake alibis. Fuck your tears, fuck your cries. I cut through the tide. Expose the tube in the lies. Pull back the covers on the truth you disguise. Dubs gunner in the JCat front line in the rain. This yard is mine. Why you nursing? What's up the lab?
I beat one of those boosts, you know what I mean? I beat one.
All right, we're back. We're just gonna do these short videos. I am in full cleanup mode. That's why this is what I like to call chill, lazy content, easy content. Here we have a battle of words in Espanol. I think this was great work by both. Individuals. It is what it is, man. Right now we are in full scale bombardment, full scale political dealings in the back. This is YouTube out of the political warfare games at its finest, right? This is Game of Thrones shit, Lord of the Rings extended versions.
No, it's not. At its finest, you're stupid. This shit is not cool at all. It's a bad look. It's a bad look. It really is. The only dummies that think it's a good look is motherfuckers like that. Fucking dumb, dude.
For all three, the two towers being the best, right? Call them. This we're doing this. So this is Google versus the APA, right? And I'm not talking about IPA brewery. I'm talking about, APA. These guys go at it. Mexico versus El Salvador. We in the World Cup. I mean, this is what it is. I thought this was great work. It is what it is. Also, I would like to address the nation with a State of the Union. I just like to make it very clear that it's full.
This motherfucker says State of the Union. That's funny.
Scale bombardment on Fernando and Frank. The war machine that is Bam Bam the Relentless. I will launch a full-scale bombardment on those two J-Cats. As we enter, I don't know what this is, chapter 9, what arc, I don't know, but I always said one thing, right? He is my natural rival in the new era. He was the newest sensation, one-dimensional Peseta J-Cat, who is scared of the verbal.
I think we got the gist of that. Let's go on to something else. A ver, a mover la colita. Si no la mueves, se te va a poner malita. Man, he really just took away. He neutralized him. Fuck. I'm heavily into more recent military history, that's right. Like the Iraqi Republican Guard and so on, 100%. There's a faction that hates Frank. We are the true exposed tubers. We are Fernando. What? And not a mouse? ET member? Mouse? The mouse is not on purpose, huh? Fucking fucker. You guys are fucking crazy. For real. Beam 2, that was a... So, let's see. I gotta put that down. Let me look for another video to respond to. Man, that fool desperate, huh? Good old Gunner. 2,000 views in 5 hours. Motherfuckers imploding. Look, this is what he does, man. Fool desperate. That dude is really he desperate. There was a jab. A ver, a mover la colita. Si no la mueves, se te va a poner malita. Let's see. Man, there's so many things. I don't know. What do you guys want me to respond to or react to? I'm taking suggestions right now. I mean, there's 3 different things that I want to actually respond to right now, but I don't know. Maybe. What do you guys think? One month ago. Man, I remember when this pendejo, this was really fucking Gunner, dude. That fool's straight tweaker status. For real. This motherfucker, I remember when that fool got hospitalized for fucking meth use. This motherfucker was overindulging in meth. He had a whole schizophrenic episode on meth. That's a fact. I'm a real exposed tuber. Okay, what have you exposed? Drop the link to your channel. We'll go check it out. How's that? Matter of fact, damn, that fucking rain is crazy. You guys hear that rain? Rain, rain, go away. Actually, no, rain don't go away. I love when it rains now. I used to hate when it used to rain. I used to hate when it used to rain when I was locked up. What about Bambi calling Frank Ballerina? Frank Ballerina? Yeah, they're gonna be talking shit. That's their fight, bro. That's their fight. Wonka isn't alone. Who the fuck is Wonka? I don't know who Wonka is. If you've been here from the beginning, bro, cool. I've been here since the beginning. So what were you known as from the beginning? That way I could recognize who you are. I mean, obviously you didn't fucking divulge your identity or anything like that, which is cool. What were you known as? Nah, I'm not trying to goad you into revealing your identity, whatever. But if you were just a regular subscriber and you've been here from the beginning, that's what I'm asking. You know, that way I can remember you at least. Is Wonka Google? Like, man, fuck Kittyplex. Fuck that lane. I don't fuck with Bam Bam. I don't fuck with Kittyplex. That's a wrap. I'm telling you, homie, that's not gonna change, dog. That's not gonna change. They've done too much. They've done too much. They've done too much. Now I'm gonna sit here and fucking go in on them without provocation. No. Like I said, nah, bro. Frank is a tyrant splitting the mood. Hey, look. I'll tell you one thing right now, just so you know. As far as I'm concerned, hit a one if you thought I was frozen. As far as I'm concerned, bro, when it comes to that shit and exposed tube and all that, look, I don't know what's going on with everything that whoever he's going at it with, the subscribers over there and everything. I don't know what the fuck has been going on, except for what I've heard so far. So whatever you're talking about as far as splitting the movement, Frank splitting the movement, whatever, nobody should be able to split anything. Only insecure individuals get jealous. They start hating on dudes that used to be allies with them, and things like that. You know, like, you know how much it would take for me to stop messing with somebody that I thought was my ally or whatever. And even once I know that they're hating on me low key, like, I'm not gonna give the trolls the satisfaction, or the pinche ops, the opposition, right? The operatives. That's where you could actually differentiate and separate the men from the kids. So many, you know, when I first started here, I'm not gonna lie, man, like, I underestimated it. I mean, not that I was like, oh, I knew YouTube was gonna be full of haters and shit. So that's not what I mean by underestimating it. What I mean by that, I underestimated the people that I thought were on my side from the beginning, years ago. just to find out that damn, people are. I was known people are fake, but it's like damn, bro, like, I underestimated that part because I always figured like, man, if I treat you righteous, and, you know, like I help you out and everything, push your channel and everything, you know how many channels I push just to find out later that they were rocking with the dudes that are talking shit. What I didn't know that they were in the background saying like APA said this about you, APA said that about you. Yeah, bro. Hey, this is usually the technique that they use. Hey, what's up, man? What you doing? Hey, bro, look. Fuck. Look, dog. Man, no, never mind, bro. I wanted to tell you something, but never mind. No. Go ahead, tell me, tell me. Nah, bro, no, it's all good, bro, because I shouldn't be talking about it anyways. No, tell me. Look, bro, I didn't want to tell you this, dude, but APA is talking shit on you. He talking shit on you, dude. He's like, oh, how do you know this? How do you know this? Look, bro, the, somebody told me, and I gave him my palabra, I gave him my word that I wasn't gonna say anything. Oh, okay. Machiavellian tactics, and that shit was the shit that was employed on me, for real. It's effective. Of course, because when you think you could trust somebody and then they're smooth talkers, silver tongued devils, like that's the type of shit that transpired, like, and to me it's just like fuck. But look, everything always comes to light. That's one thing that you guys can count on with life in general. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever, including us. We have expiration dates, and it was employed on me to the extreme, and it's unfortunate. It really is. Some people are smoother than other people, other persons, other individuals, and those are the real snakes. Those are the real snakes. Those are the human beings that should not be on this earth. But God is good, and God would obliterate them, if not in this life, in the next life. That's a fact. Feel it too. Yup. 1%. Y'all will speak facts, and we appreciate you. Feel it too. Facts. Appreciate you guys. This ain't about you. It's about Frank being a creep and a bad leader. No, I know. I mean, I'm not saying it's about me when it comes to that. But it's about me right now because this is my channel. Respectfully. I'm just giving examples, Like I said, I don't know what happened, what transpired, and what you're talking about necessarily, because I'll be lying to you if I said that I knew what you were talking about. Because I don't talk to Frank. I don't. Once in a while, I just stop by his channel. I said I have no problems against him. Whenever you come out and divulge whatever you're going to divulge, hey, that's your prerogative. That you can, hey, do you? And I'm definitely going to pay attention. Now, am I going to take a side? I can't. I'm not saying I'm going to take a side, depending on what it is. Yeah, I'm going to take everything like I take everything in my life, step at a time. And if it doesn't pertain to me, I'm going to stay out of it. If it pertains to me, then I'm going to speak on it. If it's some blatant fucking lies or some shit like that. So, yeah. One thing I will say about Frank is that I have nothing against him. I can't say that about somebody else necessarily. And that's the unfortunate part about loyalties. You should be able to be loyal to somebody and be able to talk to anybody that you want to talk to without being envious and jealous. Ramiro, what's up with it, bro? I said, mines. I can't see that. Pinche StreamYard. I'm telling you, dog, I'm gonna change this StreamYard bullshit. I can't see that emoji. Excuse me. Chicano aura. Street facts spoken here, even if it hurts. Yeah, it's all good, bro. Let me know what's up. Chicano. Is that you, fucking Mikey? Leave it to a man. That's right. Just heard a slow L. Anonymous is a fucking lame troll peddling the steampunk ass shit on every channel. It's all good, man. Look, anybody could speak what they want. It's not gonna change my mind. You know, like I said, do what you do. If you come on my channel, on my chat, as long as you're not trolling, it is what it is. But if you come on here and write checks that you can't cash, that's on you, homie. I'm not gonna forget that. You know, so we're not here to block anybody. And that's I bumped heads with a few dudes back. That's the reason why I don't go on, for the most part, why I don't go on ET's channel no more in the comment section, because apparently I'm too emotional. I'm too this or I'm too that, which I respect. It is what it is. Everybody has their opinion. So in order for me not to cause controversy, I just pull back. And I support from afar. Oakland, everything. Saludos, El, JP check. Hey, Oakland, come on, girl. Where you been at? I couldn't see your damn comment yesterday. And then like 2 days before that, you had asked me if as a rancher could be blocked. So everything kind of like compounded, you know. I was like, what the fuck? Never. And then I couldn't freaking get at you on IG. I was like, what the fuck? You know what I did? I pulled out both of my arms and I started beating somebody with them. That was how frustrated I was. Nah, thank you for stopping by. Thank you. You already know who I got at earlier. I wish it would be here, but apparently she's not. Unfortunately. And I think this is the type of thing that I'm talking about, you know, the lines being drawn, especially if you're allies and shit. Because all I've ever wanted was righteous collaboration, righteous networking, you know. And maybe one day, hopefully it never happens, but one day, I've been at the center of a lot of things, unfortunately. But I have my truth, you know, like the truth, not my truth, the truth. And you never know how YouTube is going to affect somebody, especially when you first start a channel. And if you're not built for this, you're not fucking built for this. Straight up. If you're very easily swayed through your emotions, through your jealousy, your envy, what have you, you're not. You have to have alligator skin. Fuck, ahora the pinche crocodilos, crocodile. You're gonna come off as a buffoon. If not on the surface, eventually, in the back, behind the scenes. And people are smart. Even your followers are smart. They're gonna understand, and they're gonna question why. Why is somebody vehemently opposed to somebody supporting this? Well, it's like gatekeeping, right? Like if somebody wants to hoard their and restrict their own followers from going somewhere else and supporting other channels, and they put restrictions on you, like that's the type of shit to me. It's like that's a big ass red flag. It should speak for itself, right? That's not to say that they're completely wrong. But what's logical is logical. Makes sense. And then you have the other side, the emotional aspect. And that's the fucking gray area. That is the unforeseen, that's the part where it's unpredictable, you know. That's the unpredictable side of it. Because you don't know who is who, you know, like even as a content creator, you have a channel, whatnot. At the end of the day, you really don't know that person. You fucking really don't know that person. G Star the Soul, Oakland, Ramiro, chilling my boy, that's right. That is not Mikey. Okay, I was just asking. Open everything, dummy. Yeah, hey, I'm telling you, I had to put my. You know how long it took to put my arms back together? I pulled them off, and I fucking had to put them back on and shit. I had to beat the shit out of somebody. No, I'm glad you're here though. I didn't want you to feel like, for real. I'm telling you, man. To this day, it's fucking crazy. Or that the crazy trip about YouTube is that some of these photos take it way too serious. They be tripping and getting all deep into the mitotero motion and fake ass cheese man acting like it's life or death. No, I know, I understand, bro. And it shouldn't be like that, right? Me, that's why I don't ever trip on nothing like that. Unless they lie about me, right? And then that's a symptom of me already being like down the road on all this shit, the progression and everything that I devolved into, unfortunately. But it all started based on my family, and that right there is serious to me. I don't care if I'm on YouTube or not, but I get what you're saying. I tried texting you to the number you post up, but I guess it didn't go through. Oh shit, my bad. I don't ever check. That's not my real number. I don't ever check that. Oh my bad. Why'd you take your shit down though? I was like, what the fuck? She blocked me. I ain't lying. I thought you blocked me for real. I thought somebody got in your head or some shit. I was like, what the fuck? No, come back. It's red wine. Come back to me. Oh shit. Terp says, buenas tardes, saludos. Órale, pinche terps. Terpiados. What's up, my boy? Oakland, everything terps. With the hand wave. Oakland, everybody. Oh shit. The Bay Area is deep up in this motherfucker. Oh shit, who do we got? The one and only. What up, Bell? You on early? I'm cooking. You talking about me? Yes, I'm talking about you. Shit. You a heifer. No, I'm not talking about you, stupid. What the fuck? Respectfully. I don't want to get beat up by Shark. Because she's the type of woman that really like, but like this. Bing, 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 bing. And then just like, just checking. No, yeah, I was talking about you. What's up? You want to smoke or what? Yeah, actually, I was talking about you. What's up? You want pedo or what? I don't think she understands pedo. You want beef? You want beef? What kind of beef you want? Steak? Fucking, what kind of meat do you want? Stupid. Let me go back in order. A Shark City girl. That's right. Oakland, everything. Shark City girl. Who is anonymous? I have no idea. J Slaughter the Soul, Shark, everybody. Shark at Shark. Damn. Órale, man, I'm getting jealous right now. Man, you guys better stop saying what's up to her, bro. I'm gonna fucking put the Godfathers on, homie, and Tersu Daniel right now, homeboy. Shit. Órale, homeboy. Who wants to get at her, bro? What's up, the fuck? Shark City Girl Turbs. Just checking. I already read that. What are the Ramiration in this nation? Ramiro, a boy, hometown, homeboy, Orange County, homeboy. Order the fucking OC. Not fucking the Hills, not fucking the OC with Spencer Pratt. Ugh. What the fuck? I don't underrated. What? I don't underrated. E. Genuine beef too. Beef food. That's right. Let's get that beef, baby. Put it on that motherfucking grill. Bam! Smack that motherfucker on there. You can only talk bad as if you were wearing the lows. Look, check this out, man. Oh, look. Simon que see. Who wants some of this? The Norte, the Sur. What's up? Central Cali. What's up? San Joaquin. El Valle de San Joaquin. Fresno, boy. Tulare. Kings County, boy. Órale, pinche madera, Merced, boy. Salinas, Monterrey County, boy. Who else? Who wants to smoke, homie? You know what I'm saying? Santa Bruta, dog. Santa Barbara, Ventura, Condado. Órale, not the Inland Empire, homeboy. San Bernardino, Riverside Condado, homeboy. Who else, homie? San Diego, Imperial, Valle Imperial. Orange County, you guys are white boys over there, homeboy. Orange County got nothing on nobody. Straight up. They're white boys over there, homeboy. You go over there, man, you mess around and catch a surfboard, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Apple Valley. Órale, the Tehachapi Mountains and Montañas. Oh, shit, you see. Oh, yeah, my bad. Dana Point 13, homeboy. Kayak, capital of the fucking Orange County, homeboy. You go to Dana Point, you fucking be kayaking, homeboy. Huntington Beach, HB, baby. What's up? Shit. I mean, do you guys understand what I just said? I dropped the link if anybody wants to stop by. No excuses. Don't be making shit up later. Oh, I was busy. I was this. I was that. Ramiro Hernandez. Ramiration. That's right. Appreciate you, bro. She meant understand. I know what she meant. But she didn't correct it. She's on the go. Dana Point 13. That's right. I said that earlier. That's why I said that earlier. Inland, you know about those from Anaheim Hills 13? Are you serious? No, I don't. Anaheim Hills is a nice area, but I don't think. I mean, no. No. Are you making that shit up? What did I forget? Like Frisco, fucking. There's a bunch. It was Anaheim Hills 13, right? Oh, orale. Oh, okay. You guys, it's backed up a little bit. I already stopped. I already took him off. Anaheim Hills 13. Órale, Simón que sí. Beverly Hills 13. Not Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills. Who's been to Beverly Hills? Who's been to Beverly Hills? Here. Do I need to go live? What do you mean go live? I'm dropping the link if anybody wants to jump on or call in. Anybody can call in. Matter of fact, let me put it up there. It's in the bottom of the screen now. Put it up there. If you guys want out, I mean, it is what it is. You know, like for sure. Let me see. For sure, those. Orale, did I meet any leyendas from Beverly Hills? Yeah. I didn't meet any legends from Beverly Hills, but I know about legends from Beverly Hills for sure. Um, you know, all the greatest actors from back in the day were from Beverly Hills. You know, like Martin Brando, you know, dudes like that for sure. Yeah, you know, I went through, you know, you get that map when you go to Hollywood Hills, everything too, Beverly Hills, all that area. I drove up there as a tourist. Oh yeah, so I met those legends for sure. Yeah. Oakland, everything. He's fucking laughing. You guys are boring. I already dropped the link a bunch of times. I'm sorry. I don't even want to say what happened. I sat on something. One of my baby makers. The the fucking the burden of a man. You guys will never, girls will never understand what it is to have baby makers hanging, like for real. Especially when you squeeze them, the pain. You'll never understand that. No, no. Don't even try to pretend like you do. Let me know, my boy. I'm on. Are you? What? What are you on? What are you on? You have a channel? Was Gwen Stefani from El Barrio? No, I don't think so. She's from Anaheim, but I don't think she was. She's a white girl. Part of that punk rock shit, you know. Thank God she wasn't from our neighborhood. I mean, that's not to say that she didn't meet some of the homies and everything growing up in high school like that for sure. Oh fuck, that shit fucking hurt. Who we got in the house, homie? What's up, Besson? State your name and barrio, homeboy, and state and fucking.
You know what? Hold up. Hold up.
No, don't say your barrio. No, you're good. You're good. New video.
What's up, my boy?
What's going on, dog? What you doing?
You hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hey, big dog, you hear me? The fuck?
Yeah, I can hear you. You can't hear me?
You hear me, dog?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Something's up. Hold up. Yeah, something's up. Hold up.
It's on your side.
Hold up. Hey, let me call you back, yo. I'll call you back right now, homeboy.
No, yeah, do your thing. Do your thing. Ábrete. I mean. I think the first time I did that shit, I do that to every girl that I've ever dated in my life. I do that shit. And they looked at me because they didn't get my humor. Like, oh, shut the fuck. See, I'm a clown, man, for real. Like, I really. I can't wait for the right woman to come into my life. Dre was Beverly Hills, Two Lives Matter. That's right. In Lambiz, West Hollywood, Tiny Local. On the casino. Oh. She had the 3 dots in the video, or a new video. That made her jump on. Don't talk about it, be about it. Yeah, you too, Oakland. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop it right there, Oakland. You fucked up with that one. I'm gonna give you a hard time now. What's up, my boy?
Chilling, homie. Shit.
Can you hear me?
Oh, what? You hear me?
What's up, my boy? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Fuck. Ramiro.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Domination.
Yeah.
Damn,
What
bro.
the fuck? Hold up. You know what?
I'm just fucking with you. I can hear you.
Hold up. I'm gonna cut off.
I can hear you, Dick. I'm playing with you.
Oh man, hey, I was gonna cut out my Bluetooth, fool.
No, the first time I you couldn't hear me, but this time I'm just messing with you.
So you can hear me now?
Hey, my boy, I gotta mess with my boy, dog. Come on, dog.
All right.
Comadreando. Oh shit. Did he make a mistake? Oh shit. Oh fuck. Fuck. Alright, bro.
No more dicking around, fool. It's hard enough trying to get through this motherfucker, homie.
I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry.
Hey,
What's up, my boy?
Chilling, homie. What's up, homie? What's up?
And you know why I said that too? Like, because I tried to drop the link again, and it said having trouble connecting. Please check your internet connection. That's why I was like, what the fuck? So the Wi-Fi got me back for you.
All right.
They put it in work for you.
Anyway, you know what I'm gonna tell you, homie?
Is that
you should really do something with that the gafas and maybe throw on a fucking hat or something and just change characters, dog, because I can fuck with that shit. I can fuck with that shit, homie. Saturday, I can really fuck with that. Every time you go into that character, I'm like, man, I can fuck with that. We can make that shit funny as fuck, homie.
Hey, you know what? You already know, bro. Like, we grew up in that. I mean, you're older than me for sure, so you definitely can appreciate that bit. All my older homies around they're around your age and older than me, and so from that to like the second half, to me is just like, like I know the original and I know the new school, like somewhere in between, and that's why I love doing that shit, bro, because I just couldn't, like, at first, like, I used to say Holmes as a youngster, like, hey Holmes, like I really used to talk like that. Then I started educating myself and all that shit, not that I'm better or nothing like that. It's just like, my fucking vocabulary started expanding. You know, I started educating myself, reading a bunch of books, reading books while I was in the hole. Even in the juvenile hall, dude, all the fights that I got into, we used to go to the hole. You know, A unit, uh, fucking unit T, um, in Orange County. And I used to like that's what expanded my vocabulary. And then I'll let you guys know later how I was able to actually coincide the words that I couldn't pronounce once upon a time. Um, where'd he go? I know he left, but like he tried to jump back in right now. G Slaughters. I thought that was your Ramiro impression. You're dumb. That's funny. Not Ramiro. What's up, my boy?
My boy, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
All right. You know what I think it was for? I think I had my headset, yeah, my headset connected to my fucking charger. For I don't know what it is. Hey, but did I just hear? Am I seeing this correctly? Oakland said, "Jump on, don't talk about it, be about it."
I already called her out. I said,
bro.
I already told her before you jumped on. I
Man.
told her like, you better put your money where your mouth is. You're gonna jump on too. Oakland, where you at?
Come on, baby girl. You know I got you all day, right? But come on, girl. I be about that.
Oakland, hey,
It's all
mira,
good, man. It's all love.
Oakland,
It's all love.
Oakland, todo.
It's all love, homie. I'm just fucking
She's
around.
awesome. I love her. She's
What's
awesome.
up, my boy?
Just chilling, bro.
All right,
So,
cool. How's the family, homie? Everything good?
Everything good. My son just got picked up. I fucking left something on him in the fucking next room. But yeah.
Right.
So yeah, bro, how you been, though? Like, I mean, fuck, not much has
better,
changed. You know, like not much has changed. But what do you think about everything that's been going on? You know, I mean, what be actually? You know what? Tell me, like, lace me up. What do you think? What's new?
I was
What's
actually hoping you would
happening?
lace me up a little bit because I've been in the.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
All right, Simon.
Read these comments real quick.
All right. What's up, Slaughter? That's right. That's right. Come on, Oakland.
Nah, you're good. You're good. You're good. All right. Yeah, because ain't no comments coming in, so yeah, I was definitely not gonna. Let me see. You want to do How about this, bro? What do you think about this? You wanna react to something with me?
I'm
I don't
down.
think I've ever done this before. Nah, I don't think I've never done this before. Okay, so because I never thought about it. Let me see. Who do you think you should react to, bro?
Who you got on the billboard?
It doesn't matter. What comes to your mind? What comes to your mind?
Man. Fuck. Honestly, I've been not in the loop too much, but shit, I've been tapping in here and there with even the old boy right there, man. Rob, homie.
You want to do? How about this? Let's do this. Let's react, because it doesn't have to be negative.
Yeah.
Let's react to a misled loyalty, Rob.
All right. Yeah.
Let's react to the
here.
homie. He's a cool
right.
dude. Let's react to that. Let me see, because that's the only time I'm gonna be able to watch his videos. Because a lot of the times, bro, I'll be busy as shit. Let me see. It's pendejo out the way. Hold on, real quick. Let me put that right there. Let me see. I feel like since we done time, like we could relate to that shit, you know?
Yeah.
No, right there, boom, right there. Let's see, because he's been coming out with some. I seen his live now too. But let's go to his videos. Matter of fact, let's go. Is he live right now? Yeah, he's live.
Oscar, blessings to you and family. Much love. Hope you rest well. Yeah, Park, I do. Oh, I'll check it out, Agent Orange. I'll check it out tonight.
That's right,
I
Rob.
think we should get together, you know?
All right, let me just drop that real quick.
Yeah, he did. He seen it, though. I knew he did. Para Aurelio, muy buenas noches.
Go to this. Yeah, because I haven't watched any of these videos, but I already know, bro, that. Oh yeah. So one of them is Eskimo, Ronnie, and Hector Canales Wiggles. They go bad down to TJ. Chino versus Sherm members.
Well, that one right there, homie. That one right there. We used to use that word playing spades and shit, playing pinochle, chipe.
Yep.
Like hit me with this, hit me with that. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. I love Pinochle, dog. Hey,
the
bro,
way-
I would smash you on Pinochle, dog.
Hey, we me and you probably be fucking great partners, homie, because I can fucking rock with that motherfucking shit.
Hey, no, for real. When I say smash, I was waiting for you to be like, "What? You gonna smash me?" I was like, "Yeah, we're gonna smash."
Yeah, we're fucking.
Meaning
but
like
we used to,
not smash you, but we're gonna smash. You know, like no, for real, dog. Like I only had 2 bosses in my whole life, and fuck, those were hard to get. But you have to have the right partner.
yeah, but that word right there, we used to use it a lot. Like hit me with this, hit me with that, hit me,
Yep.
hit me, hit me.
100%.
But the way he pronounced it is different than the way I was taught to use it. You know, the X. You know what I mean?
You wanna watch that one?
I watched it already, but you can watch it if you want. But I watched it, but I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, even if you watch, I haven't watched it, but let's react to it. Come on.
All right.
Gracias. Well, everyone, on this one, I want to answer a question I've been asked a few times, right? Which is throughout my walk. When was the last time I personally experienced a big power struggle amongst carnales, and that it reflected on the yards and on the streets, you know? And for this one, I'm gonna take you back to 1999, right? Right when I pulled up to Ironwood. As I mentioned before, Ironwood had his llavero, you know, but he wasn't doing what he was supposed to in every sense of the
Hey,
word.
is that? I wonder that sound. Is that his like breathing? Like his?
Yeah.
This is his oxygen tank, right?
Yeah.
Oxygen tank. Man, I mean, this fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, it's hard to listen to, homeboy, but yeah.
No, yeah, I know, bro. That man, homeboy, man, dog. It's not fair, dude.
Unfortunately, in them times when the shoes were active, you know, there was a lot of camaradas that didn't earn that spot, that responsibility. You know, sometimes you would just end up going to a shoe and just be placed near Billy, and just so that Billy could keep his reach going on the lineage, and seeing that you're able to make sense of what's 1 + 1, he will send you out a palabrado, right? With underneath him. And that's unfortunately what happened in Ironwood. When I got there and the vato that had it, he wasn't checking paperwork correctly. He was allowing homies to get smashed by different sets. And he wasn't retaliating due to, he was more worried about the dope coming in the weekend. And, you know, it's basically through Raul and stuff how I got given the responsibility to take a yard, right? To control the Jardín and a yard. And, you know, the first mission, of course, was, you know, recall everybody. What I mean by that is no buts or ifs. Every
No, if your butts.
is going to recheck your paperwork, and not just your 128G. You're going to present your court transcripts, and we're going to clear the yard, right? Of any basura that
And that
may
dude,
be.
Wero Sherm, bro, he has 2 M's right on his fucking, on top of his fucking hands. Like, damn. I heard that that fool's in a cave. That fool did too much.
Yeah.
Bro.
Too much high signing.
And to not retouch on what I have already, you know.
Hey, what do you know about this dude? What have you heard about this? You don't gotta get into detail, but like, anything you want to add to that?
Well, I was right there in Donovan, homeboy, for quite a minute, homie, and like Bat. There was a few dudes that went through there, homie, and what's it called? Was it Chino from Artesia?
Mm-hmm.
They went through there, and I was there back there with them, and I'm not gonna.
You're good. No, you're good. That's more than enough.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah.
I dare to say like half the yard locked it up. You know, individuals that were been on that yard for many years. You know, they end up rolling it up because they had something hidden in their closet. You know. But anyways, getting to the topic. One thing settled down, you know, from that yard is when I started crossing words with Wero Shirt. You know, and it happened through a homie, V, from Shelltown.
I had a celly from Shelltown or something along.
Yeah, me too.
Dindy from fucking some Gamma. Shelltown. Yeah, and he was my celly, but his homeboy Chino was my celly as well, from Shelltown. But yeah, what were you gonna say?
No, there's a lot of good homies from San Diego right there, homie. A lot of good homies, dog. I met a lot of solid motherfuckers. Eastside San Diego, from Vista Homeboys. Man, shit, I could go on and on, homie.
And the infamous
Old Town, National City. Fuck, man, a bunch of homie, Isidro,
the
Red State, obviously the Logan, all that.
You know what? I had there's this dude, man, that I think like he didn't like me at first, then he liked me, then he didn't like me and all that, because I was a knucklehead, bro. He was from Cedro. Fuck, what was his name, dude? Fuck. That's gonna bother me for the rest of the night.
Yeah, I'm the same way, homie. I get into thinking about something, I can't shake it off.
I could picture his fucking face. But I had a celly from Logan Heights. And where am I from? Like, come on, like, bro, like, I got it. We went at it a couple of times, bro. And this fool was bigger than me, bro. This fool fucking bruised me up and everything. You know, like he was a bully. He was a bully. You know, bro. We got in 2 fights at least.
Yeah.
And then after that, he's like, let's go body shots. He was a bully, dog. And you know who his idol was? Was fucking Popeye. Popeye from Logan. The Señor. Ariano.
Okay.
Popeye, the Popeye. He loved corridos, all that shit. We used to listen to corridos all day, every day. And that's the type of mentality that he had. He's like, I want to fucking go out sick. You know, like, and since I was from Logan, from Santana, he's like, oh, this is how I started off. I've never done a video on this, but I've mentioned it on my lives years ago. I went into that cell, right? And he's like, what's up, homie? You know, like I put down my property, whatever. You know, obviously 128 G's got exchanged and all that.
Right.
And I was like, I'm from Logan. Oh, Logan? Okay. Where you from? 33, Red Steps, 13 Boys, all that, right?
Yeah.
I was like, nah, homie, I'm from Orange County. I'm from Santana, homie. Barrio Logan, you know, Logan Park, Logan Street. And he looked at me, and ever since then, I think he felt like I wasn't trying to be part of the Logan Heights chapter, because we weren't. You know, it's completely two different neighborhoods. You know, we weren't a branch. You know.
Yeah.
There's a branch in San Fernando, Logan Heights, in San Fernando, in LA, but in Orange County, Santana, like, no, we're not the same neighborhood. So I didn't even say that because I wanted to fucking, you know, piss him off or anything. Like, that's just what it was, homie. Like, you know.
Yeah.
So that dude, ever since then, bro, like, it was a Logan battle.
Yeah.
It was a Logan battle, homie. Like, it was one of those things where it's just like, who's the real Logan? You know, like, it's like, what the fuck? Like, but yeah, man, we got in a few. And you already know, man, that's just a 4-yard. And the 270. It's like, bro, we can't fight each other, but we fought. I'm not gonna go out to the yard next day and be like, tell my bloquero, like, hey, bro, this fool's funny. No, fuck no, man. I refuse. He was a bully. You know, and he fucked one of my ribs up. You know, he was trying to break me, basically. He was trying to break me. You know, we went at it. And this dude was a big boy, dog. Like, hey, Ramiro, like, este way, dog, macizo. Like, this fucking, he was easily 230, 235, no fat. Sergio from Logan. He had a big old thing like tres on his fucking back.
Yeah. Hey, well, you remember that thing they had, right, with the Cardinal right there in the Tijuas?
Yeah, El Cardenal. Yeah.
They were in
sure.
they were in deep water right there. I mean,
they're infamous, bro. Yeah, they're infamous. I mean, they were trying to kill the Cardenal. They were trying to kill Chapo, and they killed the Cardenal instead.
Yeah, they were in deep water right there.
So
and they were deep as fuck, though, man. They were deep as fuck.
Yes, that's the mentality that he was under. That's the fuck. It's his idols. That was his idol right there.
Yeah.
And I understood, you know, everybody heard about Popeye in the system, you know. Yeah. But to me, it was just like, I was just trying to like program, you know, that I wasn't gonna bow down, you know. What this dude eventually ended up doing was there was a homie from fucking Valle Imperial, from Imperial Valley. He was from Brole. He's from Brole. Bro, like, this dude, I remember coming back from Chow one day. He's like, hey, check this out. On the way to Chow, we were still walking to Chow at the time to go eat. And on the way there, he tells me, like, check this out. On the way back, I'm going to go at it with this dude. He disrespected me. And in my mind, I'm thinking, like, that fool didn't disrespect you, bro. You just trying to beat somebody up. you know, like they were a bully. I was like, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, bro, like he took it as sport. And every time he wanted to fight, we fought. Body shots, you know, downright, you know, he couldn't break me. He was never gonna break me. So the dude from Brole made the mistake of this one was psycho, bro. Serio, he was serious, but he was psycho. And I guess he tried to joke with Serio, the dude from Brole. And it was nothing serious, bro. It was one of those things like, come out that way. You know, one of those things, right? He got pressured up. So when we went to chow, he's like, on the way back, you go. Matter of fact, I told the story of my celly Papas from Verdugo Flats. That was the dude from Broles celly at the time, and Serio from Logan Heights was my celly. On the way back from chow, it's like they just switched cellies for the night. And I was like, all right, fuck it, I don't care. You got a personal issue with them, it is what it is. You know, I went up the stairs, went to Papa's cell. Papa's didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
And neither did the dude from Brole. Mosca, he's light skinned. I can't remember his fucking name.
I thought you were gonna say a Mosca from 17th Street, Santana.
No. He was from Brole, from the Imperial Valley. Yeah, he was super light skinned.
This fool looked like a Haji. No disrespect.
You know, he was super light skinned, tatted up, everything, thin.
Yeah.
So on the way up the stairs, when we were going into the building, Sergio fucking pulled him to the side, and I went up the stairs and went straight to Papa's cell, and then they went in there. Now, one thing I will give to the homie, of course, just like me. Oh, you feel this way? Okay, cool. Let's go in the cell. And you know, in the 270s, bro, we control the doors, you know? So I went into the cell. After Papa said, what's going on? I was like, hold on, homie. And I looked out. The door was cracked like this. And I looked out the door. And as soon as I heard the door shut, that's when I shut my door. You know? Oh, no, matter of fact, hold on. The original plan was they were going to get down. Because, you know, when you go to chow, you got a certain grace period. That we were one of the last ones. Actually, not the last ones, but the middle. But the black guy in the tower at that time, he just wanted to beat him up real quick, I guess, in his mind, right?
Una calentada.
But I guess he did damage to him because the dude wasn't even taking it serious, I guess. I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
They went in there, and I heard, we could hear it, bro. There was only 2 cells down, and we could hear it. You know? We could hear the rumbling. And the tower's like, close your door, lock it up. And I'm looking out, I was like, fuck. At that point, it didn't matter. Boom, we both closed our door. We ended up spending the night in the cell. And then when we went out to breakfast, then we went out and all that. We came back. Nobody got caught. Homeboy had a black eye. Umbrella had a black eye, but he did his thing. And that's all that dude was. He's a bully, you know? And he ended up getting fucking the homie from Wimas had the block at the time. And we were actually asked about that because the homie came out the cell. Well, come on, bro. Like, are you serious? Like, you know the camaradas, bro. Like, you really think that you're going to go into somebody's cell, come out with a black eye, and they're not going to notice that? This is around the Mesa system. Like, motherfuckers are literally fucking just being gossipers, homie, just looking out the cell. They got nothing else to do. So they noticed them coming. They noticed the homie from Brole coming out my cell, and then me coming out of his cell, and then we just switched. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we swept it on the rug. It was Robert from Wimas. Rob. He swept it on the rug. Shout out to him. He ended up going to the other side too later on. He was an OG too. Shit happens. But yeah, man. Let's get back to this shit.
Hey,
You know,
well,
the camarada, he was.
Oh, what were you gonna say? My bad. My bad.
no, that had a similar incident, homie, in the oil right there in Donovan. And my neighbors were Dreamer from Cedro and Smiley from OTNC. Shout out to them fucking old
Yeah,
cats.
sure,
They're
sure.
old OGs. And I had a similar problem with the vato from OBC from the area. Had a fucking problem with me.
Not
Older
the
vato.
Cypress.
Yeah, the OBC. And he had an issue with me, homie. And yeah, we got him up, homie. And I started beating the brakes off of him, dog, and to the point where they started screaming to the van, like, yeah, estuvo, ya estuvo. You know, and I was like, all right. And I just pushed him off. And yeah, we you know what I mean? We shined it off. It's like you said, swept it under the rug. It was, you know what I mean? Those were the times, homie. Like, you just got him up, you did your thing, and it was a done deal, you know?
No, yeah,
Yeah.
and it was only scary, bro, because on the 4 yard, bro, it was like that's serious consequences, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you already know that. Like, if
Yeah.
that dude would have got pressed, the homie that had the block, that's a wrap, homie. You know, like both of them.
Hey, just curious, homie. Did you ever meet a dude from Calesia? I know that's like, you know, like Calexico, right?
Calexico, yeah.
I'm just gonna say his first name. His name was Danny.
Bro, look, I know
And
the
his last name started with a W. Put it that
No,
way. I'll
there's
just leave
just
it
no
there.
way. There's just no way I'm gonna remember, bro. He could have been my
Okay.
neighbor.
Yeah, me too. Exactly. Yeah,
No
I feel
way
the
I'm
same.
gonna remember. It's
That's
been
that's a hitter right there. That's a homie right there.
that's
That's a
right.
good dude right there.
It's been at least, when did I leave Centinela? 2006, bro. It's been 20 years when this happened.
Yeah.
You know, like it's you know, like it's been a long time, dog. Like,
Yeah.
and look, you already, like, to me, especially me, man, I'm just like paying attention to what I needed to pay attention to. Unless you were my celly or there was an incident involved, then the memory retains that, you know? Anything that's like that type of, like, you know, in the instance, you know? All right.
Hey, homie, because even right there, homie, they had the little, what they call it, the cockfights.
Oh, yeah. The cockfights? Yeah.
Hey, homie, they had cockfights right there too in Donovan, homie. Shit, they had cockfights there too. I had a celly from Dog Patch, homie. From Dog Patch, shout out to my homeboy Filero, homie. That motherfucker hitter. Hey, hey, como si nada, wey. That fool, they used to come to the cell. That fool used to, hey, he was a tall ass dude, homie. He would just like drape his fucking big ass arms on top of the fucking top of the door, like the cement. Forget the door. And he just be like putting his armpits right there on the goddamn little window. And these fools used to come up to him, fool, and be like, hey, you want to handle this real quick for us? You know, we got you for, you know, the perks.
Yeah,
And sure
for
as shit, homie. Sure as shit. You go out there, handle business, and just come back laughing. Like sick laughing. Like sadistic laughing. Like easy work. Like fucking like that was like nada, that was nada. And you're like, fuck. And you see this dude getting dragged across the fucking to the vestibule. You see the fuck getting dragged, homie. Like, goddamn.
Not the
Easy
best,
work.
not the best of you.
Yeah, right through the vestibule, homie, getting dragged.
Yep. Hey, bro. Hey, fuck. Hey, it's crazy, huh? Like,
Yeah, they think it was just in Cork. It was everywhere. Hey, there was, you know what I mean? Still a few
there's just
places
so
that were
much
getting.
shit. It's so much shit that even like, I mean, there's things that can't. I mean, a lot of shit that I can't. I'm never gonna make a video on.
Yeah,
But even on the things that I have not made a video on, like, how can you coalesce a video into doing something? You know what I'm saying? Like something that shouldn't even be told. You know, like something that it's just like you didn't do it type shit. Something that you witnessed that you don't even want to remember anymore. You know, like it's like a lot of shit, dog. A lot of shit, even from the county
Yeah.
jail, and like even from my first channel to this channel, a lot of dudes, even the stories that I told, the dudes that were involved in it actually came on my comment section and be like, "What's up, homie? Send mines." For real, dog. Like I was like, yo, because they know what it is. That's one thing
Yeah.
that they've never been able to say about me. Like, you know, orderly the fucking war stories. They're not war stories. This is reality. You know,
Yeah.
like. But all right, let's keep going with this one right here because we could talk
All right,
forever.
let's go for it. All right.
He was on the yard, and he was, I dare say, a personal friend of Sherm. You know, they corresponded with one another on a whole different level than Sherm did with others. You know, I'm telling you, because you know, you build friendships, trust, and he would show me, you know, some of the appeals that they would correspond. And of course, my dealings with him was just to allow them to make money for him, right, on the yard. And I took the proper steps, and I asked Terco, you know, we were already working it with other camaradas, different pilis on the yard, where he would get his respects and they would do their thing. When this happened, though, I got advised, you know, by Terco that if I did this, I was going to be taking on the responsibility of what's coming next. So, you know, even though I got schooled.
All right, so look, no disrespect to the homie, bro, but I don't think that this is conducive to because I could barely hear him. No disrespect.
Yeah,
to him.
homie.
Like
I said, homie, I had a hard time
everything.
hearing
I
it
can't
too.
hear him, bro.
To be sincere, I didn't really have
Yeah,
too
I
much
can't hear him.
experience, right? Because before this, I was
Yeah.
going from prison.
Misled loyalty. I think I picked the wrong one, but yeah, man, going to like what we were talking about earlier, like um, as it pertains to the subject of San Diego, like you know how they say that we set trip Orange County set trips and shit, like man, every
I
county
think,
set.
hey, homie, honestly, I don't even think we set trip at all, homie. I never set trip with
Well,
nobody.
no, we
homie.
don't.
Like,
They say what we do, but we're such a small county that we stick together, and
Yeah.
they misinterpret that shit as set tripping. They're the ones that set trip for real, for real.
Yeah.
LA set trips by area, you know, Southeast LA, Nella, Sela, you know, West, East,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Harbor
That's
area.
how yeah, harbor area, exactly, the harbor area. Hold on,
Everywhere.
fucking harbor. I'm not
Oh
trying
yeah.
to
Hey, Harbor area got hitters, homie. I got a lot. I met a lot of good homies from the Harbor area, homie. From Wilmas, East Side,
Hey,
West,
bro.
all that area. Longo, everywhere,
Fucking
homie.
Carson,
Pirate.
all that.
Shout out to Pirate, homie. Pirate was a lifer, homie. Hopefully that fool got out. That fool was a sick ass tattoo artist, homie. Hopefully he got out. Pirate, fucking Eastside Longo, fuck. A lot of homies from that area are haters, dog. Shit.
Yeah, bro, for real.
Yeah, but we didn't set trip, homie. I think, hey, if we set trip, we probably set trip on each other. I don't think we set trip with other
And
audience.
this is that's the irony, right? We're over there killing each other, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, okay. So let me ask you this, right? I know in our time, it was us killing each other within the same city, and then I guess later on, 10 years, X amount of time passed, and now there's dudes going to other cities, beefing it with each other. I remember the earliest example, one of the only examples that I remember hearing about was the boys from Anaheim. And yeah, the boys. And it's not the boys. Boys. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, boys.
BFTH. When they put the Loper in the wheelchair, Trigger. A dude that I remember, damn, bro. You know how lucky that dude is? You know how many times we tried to kill that dude? And we got this fucking, me and my crimey got this close. He got shot Anyway, I don't say no more. So with that exception, everything was confined to the city itself. Anybody from Santana was going at it with Santana. Anaheim was going at it with Anaheim, et cetera, in Orange County. And now I hear it's been over 10 years now where I heard where youngsters went over there and other city to city beef, like it's something that really didn't exist.
Nah.
In the majority when we grew up. I mean, am I right? Am I wrong? I mean, did you?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. No, that should never happen, homie. Shit. Man, we used to go over there. We used to kick with the Combs. What's that, compadre?
Yeah.
We used to kick with your homies. We used to go, homie. Like, hey, matter of fact, he said, boys, homie, one of my first homies, dog, when I hit the county, Alki from Boys, homie. Alki from Boys from the Hood, homie. I don't know if he's still around, but shout out to that fool. That fool laced me up. Good ass homie. Fucking Alki from Boys from the Hood. He was the one that put me up on game. Right as soon as I hit the county, dog. As soon as I hit the county, that fool hit me up. He's from the city.
Rosa.
Yeah. He laced me up. We fucking, he was on the phone, as a matter of fact. I remember when I was walking down the fucking, down the corridor and shit, and I hit the cell, and they were opening it up, and he was on the phone, homie, on top of the toilet. He was standing on top of the toilet on the phone, and as soon as he saw me come in, he was fucking on the phone. He was looking at me and shit. Obviously he had the tanque and shit, whatever. And he laced me up, homie, and he's a good ass homie, dog. I don't know where he's at now, but he's one of the first ones. And obviously he was an enemy of ours and shit, but that didn't matter, homie. And after that, it was just, guns blazing, homie. It was on and cracking. Went from there to the D's, to the 8-man cells, to all that shit, and just you know what it was. Basically, you spend most of your time in the fucking oil, all by yourself, throwing fucking giant wads of paper, toilet paper to the light to cover the motherfucking light, homie. Yeah, dog, fucking that motherfucker stayed on forever. And it was like a 2-story motherfucking light, homie. It wasn't just like right there. It was like way up there. I was like, fuck this light.
And the reason I said vent first, because it reminded me of everybody else, like
plugs it.
So you know how they block the vent,
and so yours is blowing out of yours is blowing out of control. Yeah.
I never did. Yeah, exactly. I never did the thing, but I remember every single cell in the hole, wherever I used to go in there, and the shit that I used to do was put a string, a sheet string through the first hole to the top.
Every single hole?
Huh?
Every little single hole?
All the 4 corner holes. And then we used to tie it. It's like a square on the vent.
Oh, I see. Well, okay.
It's the right, the left, the top, and the top string right there. We tie it, and then you put in a piece of cardboard to block the vent.
Oh, okay. You guys you've also evolutionized from my time.
Yeah, for real. Before
I used to just throw fucking fastballs of fucking wet ass toilet paper on that motherfucker.
Yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah, for real. Like I remember, like every single hole was full with toilet paper. I was like, man, I had every single cell you go into, you clean the whole fucking cell. You don't know who the fuck was in there. Blacks. That
was me, bro.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we used to like put it in there, boom. Hey, bro, it used to take forever, but that was the most effective. You put the cardboard in there, boom.
Yeah.
And then you tie it, and it was because everybody had their fucking vent covered,
Yep.
And you already know that shit used to blow out. It was only during the summer where, guess what? You
didn't feel that shit at all.
You didn't feel that shit at all.
Is this shit on? This motherfucker on? You're kicking the fucking door.
That's when CDC. That's when CDC used to do that shit on purpose, and they used to turn it off because fuck us, But during the cold months, man, they blasted that shit on purpose, bro.
Fuck yeah.
You just animales. Miss Leloy, what's up, my boy? He's up here with us. Saludos to the
That's
Slip
right.
on Enjoy the live, everybody. Appreciate you. Yeah, hey, my boy. I tried to do a reaction on your video earlier. We just couldn't hear it. But shout out to
What's
you,
up, Rob? What's up, carnal? Saludos, carnal. Hope you're doing well, my boy.
The wrong one. I picked the wrong video. But it gave us good content for sure. You know, because I know that dude he's been through the fucking gutter in the prison system.
Yeah.
You know, me, I chose never to get plugged in or anything like that. Be a camarada, you know. Even though I was there with all of them, making money for them and everything, like putting in work and all that shit, right? But I always kept an arm distance from it because I already knew, bro. I already knew what that was going to entail, you know, and nothing lasts forever. And this is before we knew that the hunger strikes were going to happen, you know, like that's why to me it's just like, I was like, nah, I'd rather just not partake in that. But going back to the vent shit and the light, that's why I first said the vent, right? But the light so bright, dog, and the fuck, it was crazy. You know, like, what about the magazine? The magazines, right? Soap, the magazines, paper magazine, the pages out of a magazine, newspaper, whatever we could block the light with, for sure. You hear me? I tried to stay still as long as I could. No, he was frozen. I tried to stay still as long as I could, I guess. Orale, not Central County certified. What's up, dog? Afternoon? Bro, it's not good afternoon. What's how you been, bro? Not scribble face. What's up, my boy? How you been, dog? Just a mediocre life. Afternoon, I'm good. No, what I meant is just like it's super evening over here where I'm at. that's all I meant. Um, I've been good, bro. I've been good. I can't complain, bro. I have air in my lungs. You know, I got income. You know, the channel's still going. You know, like I've been on for almost 3 hours. Everybody's like, you know, it's like competition, I guess. You know, it is what it is. There's a bunch of people on here that we all watch, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing. And I've been good, bro. Like I said, I just answered that for sure. A ver, mueve la colita. Si no la mueves, se te va a colita. I was gonna 17 minutes. Órale, 17 minutos. Hey, what happened, dog? Ramiration.
My bad, Holmes.
What's going on, bro? What happened?
You know what? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Well, I think I upgrade my phone, homie, because lately it's been dying like super fast. I'm not on the phone all that much, homie. I ain't that popular.
It happens, bro.
I don't know what the fuck it is.
Sometimes, or even just one time. The battery. It just depends on your charger too, dog.
Yeah, we'll have a connector. Yeah, but you know what? I think you might be right too. I think it might be the charger. Oh, so.
Central Cali certified. I've been so busy, haven't really been on to check things out. Oh, bro, I do lives every other day like I do them every day when I can, but if not, I miss a day and then I come back, and I still do not check out other channels until I come alive. That's really when I check out other channels. Real shit. But yeah, Central Cali. He's from. He's with Gunners. Um, one of Gunners. I don't say one of Gunners. Like that was special. Fuck Gunner. With his baby mom. And Central Cali and Gunner's baby mom, and he knows. He and his baby mom know that Gunner's a piece of shit. Gunner's un pedazo de mierda, güey. Straight up. Pinche pedazo de mierda. So yeah, he's on the comment section. He has his channel as well. Yeah, man. Well, it's one of the things that I've appreciated throughout the years. Homeboy right here coming out, and him and his spouse, like,
Is Central Cali like would that be?
Would that be what? Chip, cover. You don't got Wi-Fi, dog? I'm in Merced County, that's right. I know, dog. I know. That fool can be there. That piece of shit can't be there. I'm gonna go back to Orange County and live in Orange County, homie. Straight up. No disrespect to anybody. Somebody plugs, somebody fucking takes me out. It is what it is. You would really have to be I'm not a snitch. I'm not the briefer. I'm not a child molester. I'm not a rapist. None of that. I don't disrespect factions. I don't disrespect organizations. But I want you to decide. It is what it is. If somebody were to take my life, it is what it is. But I'm going back to California and live my life. I just been on a journey all over the country, and I will go back. Respectfully, I will go back. I already lived there for over 2 years when I first paroled, because I had to get out parole. And my active homeboys and everybody, they knew what it was. Granted, I didn't have a YouTube channel that I was skeptical in. What's up, my boy?
Am I in?
You're in, bro.
All right, cool. Fuck, what the hell? Yeah, I think it's because it's phone dying on me. I don't know.
You got Wi-Fi, Dougie?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's just the phone then.
That was not a good joke, homie.
No, I wasn't trying to joke. I'm just saying, like, do you have Wi-Fi? Because so, this is what I meant by that. I wasn't even joking. You know how sometimes you have so many devices hooked up to your Wi-Fi, then maybe your phone was messing up because your Wi-Fi, do you have Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
I got you. That's what I meant. Because sometimes, bro, with my phone, I don't have Wi-Fi on my phone because I have other devices plugged in. Real shit.
Yeah.
You can only do so much on a Wi-Fi,
And you know what that usually happens to when my son's here, because he's got like his PlayStation and he's got all this other shit hooked up. He was asking me for help. I'm like, man, I need your help. Fuck.
Right? For real.
Yeah.
You have to really do your people wrong to not be able to go back or have to lie about what state you're in, like people other channels do. Exactly. I'm in Louisiana, homie. Every single state that I've been at, I've said, and even when I got doxxed, like for real. Inland Biz, to you going to move to Spurgeon Street? No, I'm not gonna go back to my neighborhood because technically I can't live in my neighborhood, my actual hood, but I could live in the city. Oh, you mean like gang-wise? I could go back to my neighborhood. The fuck? I could go back to my neighborhood, but the thing is this: I'm not gonna be posted up and thinking, oh, what's up? I'm from Logan. Homie, like, what the fuck? Like, no. If I live in my neighborhood, homie, like I'm gonna do the family thing, like I've been doing for years. You know, just like I was living. You know, like they know what it is. That's the first thing they told me. You know how much, how hard it was for me, me being a righteous follower of the cause and everything beforehand. When the younger homies, right? None of them that I knew. I had heard about them, but I didn't know any of them. There's, as far as I'm concerned, you're on the streets. If you're on the streets, you ain't putting in work. I went to prison for putting in work, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't be comfortable being on the streets, not putting in work, homie. So, because I know my status, they talk to me. They're like, "Hey, check this out. No, we know who you are. What happened, happened. It is what it is." Obviously, my brother's so active, type shit. Like, yeah, you know, we got a lot of respect for you, homie, but you already know what it is, politics wise.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, it's all good, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. I didn't get out to gangbang again. You know, I'm already older. It is what it is. You know, type shit. And in my mind, I didn't tell him that. And so to me, it's just like that's what it was. You know, like you would really have to be a fucking dumb motherfucker, disrespectful motherfucker for your own homies to want to kill you. You know, especially if they respect the shit that you done. Now, if I would have snitched and fucking told them got hit, sales hit, and you know all that weird shit, the briefer shit and all that, you think that they would have fucking not hesitated to plug me? Come on, dog. You know, like,
Yeah.
So that's just what it was right there. The only reason I wouldn't go back to live in my neighborhood has nothing to do with political shit. Because all it takes is one dude to be overzealous and be like, oh, I want to be the one that takes out APA at this point, right? So we could represent. Because at this point, I'm not naive, bro. At this point, it's like, oh yeah, he's with Logan, this and that. But they'll press the issue. They'll press the issue and be like, hey, you know what, take this dude out. He has a YouTube channel, he talks about this, whatever. Well, it doesn't matter. Even it doesn't even matter if I'm about divulging shit that's been known for years. There's gonna be an opportunist to make his bones. I get it, at the very least. Now, if I was at Savage Studios, fuck, that dude got killed. I already knew. Everybody knew that dude was gonna get killed eventually. I said it a bunch of times. At the same time, I don't want him to get killed. But everything that he was saying, promoting the 2-5 shit and all that, like, come on, homie, you can't do that, dog. You can do whatever you want, but you can't do that, dog. Like, what the fuck? Like, not even just politically, but it's just like, anywho, I'm gonna digress from that.
Well, at the beginning, homie, what we were talking about, that they were at the very beginning. I don't know if you remember. They were kind of shitting on me and you a little bit about the green light shit. I don't know if you remember that. And
Hold on, you cut up. My headphone cut off. What's up?
At the very beginning, when I came on here, when I was fucking with you and everything, I don't know if you remember, but they were shitting on us about that we were green lighters.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember.
All right. And I was like, all right. I was like, yeah, all right. So I was kind of fresh, and I was a little heated. I was like, man, I put my name out there, everything, even my CDC number. I was like, you can run that shit. You know what I mean? Do what the fuck you want. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. You know, I'm good over here. Yeah, we're good. And no one ever fucking chimed in on none of that shit, homie. Nobody. Yeah. I've kept it like that, and hey, everybody's free to go ahead and fucking run it if they want to. You know what I mean? I wish you would. You know what I mean? Because obviously, if you're doing it, it's probably for a reason. Maybe you got something. Maybe you got something to hide, or
and why don't you just ask me? Anybody that's gonna be in the comments are trolls, right? They're like, when I say trolls, they're like somebody that's not serious. They're just people that are irrelevant. The people that watches, make no mistake about it. Like, there's senores that watch our channels.
Yeah,
100%. You know, my channel for sure. I've been on here for years. I don't call them legends because I don't need to. Right. They are who they are. You know, they are who they are. They're forces to be reckoned with. I don't feel the need to sit here and be like and kiss their ass because I feel like they wouldn't want that. You know, like even if I would have wanted to do that, like I feel like that shit's like I said, oh, the legends, this, the legends, that. No, bro, it's their status speaks for itself, dude. Like these dudes are nothing to be played with. You know,
Yeah.
like these dudes, we already know what it is.
Yep.
Um, yeah, they're nothing to be played with, dog. They're senores, homie. Like what the fuck? Like I would have to be the stupidest motherfucker on earth to disrespect them, especially when I know a handful of them, almost two handfuls of them personally, and I only point out the hypocrisy amongst the dudes that really have something to hide, like the debriefer. He calls them legends. You're a debriefer, homie. You're a snitch, homie. You're a fucking snitch. You know? Yeah, it's bad enough that I went to the other side, but I know at least I could live with myself knowing that I never told on a single human being in my whole life because I already know how that feels like.
Okay.
Straight up. You know? And yeah, the circumstances, yeah, maybe I got lucky in some of the circumstances where I didn't even have to do that. In theoretics, you know, like theories, you know, like that type of shit. Well, what if you were in this situation? Theoretically, you know, like, well, I wasn't. I was in my situation, and it was what it was. I didn't tell on nobody because somebody told on me in my case, my shooting case, and then it was what it was, you know, and it is what it is. Um, but you got these dudes coming out here still trying to pretend like they never snitched or nothing like that. Embrace it, homie. Embrace it. The target is not going to change. The truth is the truth. Whether you want to admit it on YouTube or not, the truth is the truth. Those who it pertains to, they know your status. That part is not going to change. They're going to fucking take your ass out when they get a chance, if they ever get the chance. So why not embrace it? Why not embrace it and pretend to be something that you're not? Like Gunner and Dubs. Two fucking snitches. One snitch in YA to the extreme and the other one debriefed. Embrace who you are.
Hey, how many times did you see homies that got dealt a bad hand, right? And they were getting escorted from the oil, let's just say, I don't know where the fuck to, wherever,
Head nod.
through the yard, and you knew the homies that just like damn, and they homie, they used to walk through that yard, homie, with their head down, and just like, and you know, some homies used to, you know, sometimes walk. That. They used to walk down with their head down and just like fuck, like.
That's how I felt. That's how I felt, but I never got walked through a yard. But in the hole, I always kept my head up high. But that's how I felt inside.
Yeah, but some homies, like I knew a couple that they just felt like they let us down, you know. But we knew they got done a bad hand, homie, and it was all bad, you know what I mean? It was just one of them things. Well, and we talked about it. We talked about it before, me and you.
Are you saying like when they had their head down the whole time, or they were walking and once they seen you, they put their head down and shook their head?
No, you know, like, well, yeah, kind of a both. You know what I mean? They just looked at you like, "Fuck, man, my bad, homie." Like, fuck.
Yeah, man. For sure. Because you know, I would have if I knew you. I didn't know nobody in the back in Kern Valley on Ayor. Oh, well, I came from Ayor, but if I knew you, I would be like, "Stop, hey, bro, Spencer, dog. I had to do what I had to do."
Yeah, like that. Yeah, exactly like you said. Like they saw you, they would put their head down. You know, like, "Fuck, man, like." Nah, it's all good, homie. I got you. I see you. You know, I see what happened. Don't even trip.
Everybody knows that, dude. Like, even the homies in there and shit. Now, it's been years now. There's new generations and all that. They can't fathom that until they're in that situation. But, bro, that was the most devastating decision I've had to make in my life, bro. Like, for real.
Oh, yeah.
And that's sad to say, dude. Right? In a way. Because it's understandable because that's the only life I knew. But compared to like normal life, it's sad to say because it's like, why would that be you renouncing a criminal life and going back to being a regular citizen type shit why would that be the biggest regret in your life type shit, right? But to me, it was. I was devastated, dog. Like I was depressed for a long time. You know, I was by myself in the whole homie, the whole year, the whole chair. You know how many fucking pods I was in that it was like half and half SNY, half SNY, not the beginning, but towards the end, half SNY, half GP, or the majority SNY. There was only 3 cells of GP, and I happened to land on a fucking pod where the majority was fucking GP. I was by myself, dog. Like, you know, and not to say that there was one other cell that was SNY, and I still didn't fucking get at that cell. It wasn't until the homie Squeaks from Colonia Chiques got there. I was with them on A-Yard. It wasn't until he got there, I heard the cell door open and everything. I didn't know who it was. I'm not going to be like, hey, homie, you active? None of that. The camaradas on the tiers, like, hey, you active? No, I'm not. Boom. So I was like, okay, that dude's not active. I'm not either. It wasn't until I went to the shower, you know, and when I walked by and I seen him, and he's like, hey, Looney, what's up? I was like, the fuck? I was surprised to see him too. I was like, what's up, dog? After that, you got a friend, you know? And that shit helped a lot, bro. That shit helped a lot because we both got taken down by Joker for Southside Watts, the senor. And that's what I'm going to say about that. All right, my boy. Hey, thank you for stopping by, dog. We've been here 3 hours. Appreciate you stopping by, dog.
You know what time it is, homie.
I'm going to see you on the next one, my boy. I'm going to come with a better topic next time. Not even a better topic, but, you know, something else. Love you, dog. You already know what it is, hometown.
Igualmente, cabrón. Multiple cariño, you know what time it is, homie.
Have a good night. Everybody else, man, you guys be good. You guys already know what it is. That's Ramiro right there. That's my boy. Love you guys. You guys be good. I'm outie.